Okay, Skinner Screens here. We are at a customer's home in Sun City, and we're going to try to replace this Larsen TRADEWINDS retractable screen on this glass back in this door back here. We're going to give that a shot, see if we can make it happen. So the replacement screen comes in a tube like that. It comes with a bunch of replacement parts. They're down there. Comes with some instructions, but it's very intuitive on how to do it. There's also a couple of good videos on YouTube on how to replace this screen. One thing of note is the screen and tube will come with a wrapper around it, and it will come spring loaded. So one thing you have to watch out for is to make sure you don't unwind the spring, otherwise you have to spend time winding the spring back. So the first thing we're going to do is remove this paper around the screens, and we're going to hold it tight so the spring doesn't release. We're going to hang on to that. And then on the top of this glass, there's a channel. Come in close here, Jay. There's a channel right here that the bottom of this screen slides in. So we start that in there and it will slide in there. You got to hang on to this screen so it doesn't unwind. And that screen slides into that channel like that. All the way across. It should come out even. Okay. All right. It hit the end over here. So the next thing we're going to have to do is unwind it about 6 inches per the instructions, and make sure that our little L right here goes into this corner piece, which is already up in the door. So it goes in just like that. Now this corner piece is already in the door, and it's very important that this piece goes in first, and then you have to hold on to the screen, otherwise it will lose tension on the spring, and then we have to re-roll it. So now all we got to do is lift this panel up and place it in the corner, the top left corner, and then you'll notice here on this glass, there are some corners here, a corner like this, and a corner over here. And these corners have to match up with corners at the very top of the door. They have to go inside those corners. Let's see if I can get it in there. I'm gonna get the glass in there, and then I'm gonna get it back over here. Okay, so I got the glass in. And I'm gonna pull the screen down a little bit. And Jay, if you'll hold this pressure on the glass, put pressure on the glass like that. Then I'm going to get this corner in here. It's not as easy as it looks. So then we'll take this piece right here, and it goes in the other end. Come around here, Jay, and get this end of it. So this end has a cylindrical hole on the end of that one like this. That's where this goes in. We'll insert this piece, place it up at the top corner, and then we're going to roll that corner in. hopefully. Cross your fingers. Okay. All right, now. All right, so that went in. Next thing we'll do is I'm gonna hang on to this screen so it doesn't pop out. We're gonna place the cover on it. We're gonna place this cover and screw it back on. So it's got these little holes over here on this side and one over here on this side. And it takes some small screws. And so this little valance tucks up inside here. Like that. All right, now. We got the first screw in, and these are tiny screws, so they can get lost very easily. And when you're using if you're using a drill gun, you want to make sure you have it on the lowest speed possible. We use Makita tools, just because that's our preference. Okay, success. We got that part done. Feel a lot better about that. So we're just gonna test it just to see if it works. So we got the screen here. We got the upper glass right here. Now when we raise it, the screen will retract up into the roll. So we have the upper plate here, the upper glass here. So we're gonna lower this just a bit, and then we're gonna replace the lower glass over here. Okay, so now we're gonna take this bottom glass right here, and we're gonna place it in these tracks on the inside of the door. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. So the new clips and hardware come in the new pack. So you get new hardware. So these are some T-clips. These are new. They hold the bottom glass in place. Now, if you're trying to do this at home, this weighs about 25 pounds. It's heavy glass. So it's really a two-person job. All right, so the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna insert the left side in first at the handle, because you can't do the right side and then put it in because the handle gets in the way. Typically. Okay, there we go. Got that glass in, just needed a little extra something. Okay, got that settled in place. Now we're gonna place our T-clips on the inside here and screw them in. And so, it's really kind of hard to see from this angle.
Almost this side.
But they're gonna slide right down in here. There's a little slot they slide into, and we just got to push them down and get them and seat them down in there.
You got it.
Okay, looks like I'm all the way down on that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I don't know if you can see the slot down in there. So we're going to take this clip. This is the top of the clip. It holds the top of the glass, and then this shank goes down in the side. So it's going to go in like that, down into that slot, and they are tight. So you got to tap on it a little bit to get it to go down. And
that's it.
That one is seated in there very well. So once we're going to go ahead and put some screws in here and secure these tabs so this glass won't move. We're going to be very careful not to over tighten it because it is plastic. So that's tight, just tight enough. You just want it to be tight enough, not over tight. Same thing for the other side. So So the bottom glass is now in, the top glass is now in. So you can have the glass closed off as a full view glass door, or you can move the glass down and get a breeze come through with just the screen. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to raise this all the way up because it has clips on the other side. So again, all the new hardware comes in the replacement pack. So these are the clips we're going to use. We'll use the same color just because they look good and they're new. Get these clips in before. Okay, that clip is in. That clip is in. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got that in there. All right. Secure this clip over here. Okay, and then we'll secure this one over here. All right, that's all the way down. Now we're gonna put these little screws back in there. So this concludes the installation of the new screen for the Larsen TRADEWINDS retractable screen storm door. And if you need more information on it, give us a call at Skinner's or hit that subscribe button. Give us a like, leave any comments in the section down below. We'll be happy to answer those questions, and we can put these in for you. We can do these replacements for you if you needed. Skinner's Custom Screens, making screen magic happen.